Hello and welcome to the Be Prepared podcast. My name is Z Gaming, and today I am with my good friend Gio. Gio, how you doing today, bud?
I'm not doing too bad. It was a good week in the Uninkables Team League for top 4.
Heck yeah, semifinals was fantastic.
Yeah.
I would say it was a great showing.
Yeah, I'm trying not to crash out right now because I just got home from losing in top 4 at another set champ. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. Ice Spikes is totally not a broken bullshit card.
Cooked by the tech Ice Spikes. Interesting.
I played against 2 people that had item hate today. Why are people running item hate? Looking at you, Jay Gilly. Why are you running Cusco's?
What? Cusco? He's so back.
He's so back. He's so back. But yeah, fun set champ today. Did get me my first promo of the season. I am 1 for 1 on making top 8.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
And still have not picked up a playmat since Maribel. But it is what it is. Because I've got another title that I'm coming for, which is what we're here to talk about.
Yep. We're going to get into the semifinals of the Uninkables Team League. Like I said, great showing. A lot of people showed up for this league semifinals. LLC especially, man, they were ready. Let me tell you, man.
They were. They were prepared. I will say that they were prepared.
Yeah, it must be. I know, Dalcho. I see you, bro. Always in the comments. Always making sure he's prepared for his next game. Listening to us ramble. But yeah, the LLC kind of lost chapters. Fantastic team. Great neighbors of ours down in Fayetteville. And I gotta say, man, they've had a phenomenal run. They are 7-1 for this league. I gotta ask you, man, because I see your score at the bottom. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Mystics?
Oh, we're ready. Like the Mystics are ready. We are locked in. We haven't gotten to play them since week 2. And my roster is significantly different than it was in week 2.
I'm about to say, I think you guys were definitely the underdogs of this season. And you guys have grown so much, I think, throughout this whole league. To see you guys in finals, I think you're going to provide a better showing.
Not surprised.
That you did.
Not surprised. Never doubted.
Honestly, I didn't either. I knew you guys would make it up here somewhere. But to make it the finals with LLC, Mystics, no matter what happens from here on out, you guys did freaking phenomenal.
Ain't no matter what happens. We're going to do it again next week.
Do it again.
We're going to do it again.
That's what I want to hear.
Y'all think, viewers, people that are watching this, if you think the shit I have talked this season has been bad, you let us fuck around and win this league. Oh my God. Acknowledge me, your tribal captain. I am the head of the table. Or will be next week. Hopefully. Job's not finished. Getting ahead of myself.
And your number one competition is coming up next week. I mean,
this is
literally the
gonna
only team but one loss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun match.
I think so. I really think so. I'm really excited. And I've already talked with Chad, and I need to get locked in with you guys too. Mm-hmm. They pretty much all have webcams ready.
4 of them do.
Yeah, 4 of them do for sure.
My opponent does not.
Unfortunate.
The universe is conspiring to keep me off of the camera for feature games.
Yeah, unfortunately, we could not get Gio for the semifinals. We had an incident come up with.
It almost happened. It was supposed to happen.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we lost it.
I haven't been on feature since week 1.
Unfortunate, it really is.
I played on camera in week 0.
It was a good match.
That was fun.
It was a good match with Gio and Paul.
It was good for one of us.
I'll let you get into that a little bit. But let's talk about LLC and Squeak Tutors, because I'm sure you got plenty to say for your Mystics.
Oh, no, you bet.
I mean, seriously though, this team has been phenomenal all season. So I'm not surprised at all to see them in the finals. This is honestly what I expected. It was who they were going to face is what was the big question mark.
Yeah, LLC, they were kind of unknown coming into the season, but they proved very, very quickly
that
they went 9-1 in the first 2 weeks, including the win against us, and just kind of haven't slowed down since then.
Nope.
Whereas the Tutors, like our other semifinal team, I think they were kind of the heavily favorite coming into the season because, you know, they've got a really good captain. The roster is like top to bottom, really, really good. Lots of unique players with unique playing styles. So like I said, I think the Tutors kind of had a target on their back.
I think so too.
Still managed to make top 4, narrowly though, thanks to playing us week 8. They had a really tough like back end to their season, but still got there, and unfortunately ran into the buzzsaw that was Lorcana Lost Chapters.
Absolutely. And just to kind of give like a little bit of a quick rundown, because this team, I keep trying to like pin what it is with LLC, but I just can't.
Yeah.
Because other than the fact that, like, from what I understand, LLC, the Lorcana Lost Chapters, this is basically their team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
like
their
they
group of
are
locals.
A team.
Yeah.
Because they are actually a team. They're also a really good podcast. If you ever want to check them out. Like, I highly suggest it because they are actually really, really cool. Chad, fantastic. Pretty much head of the team. Runs the podcast. This week he was on Dogs. He's been on Dogs before and won both times now. But like I said, I can't pin this team down for like what they're really known for.
Yeah, they
can't just play everything.
They do seem to be up and down. Like they play a lot of different stuff, and they've been successful with pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
I guess bringing Dogs for this matchup, like obviously teams are going to do scouting for finals, for like the semifinals. Knowing the two have played a lot of Blurple, like if you feel confident in your ability to play Dogs, it's a good week to bring it.
Yeah.
And like I said, Tutors brought 3 of them brought Blurple this week, and Chapters were able to beat all 3 of them.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what worked against Tutors here, to be honest. I think they were struggling based on what I know. I think they were really struggling, just like I am right now. Mm-hmm. They couldn't quite figure out what to bring against these guys because they just are all over the place.
Yeah, I think
I would say Rostano. Rostano's like the only I think he's like the most consistent one.
I just pulled that up. He played Blue Steel every week of the season until this week.
And then he played Dogs.
And he brought Dogs.
Yeah.
Like
I think he was counterpicking against Applejack because Applejack's all her wins are with Blurple. And all with Blurple. So going into semifinals, it makes sense that she would probably want to play Blurple again.
Yeah,
it just needs to be working for her.
If you're not confident, you can narrow down exactly what your opponent's playing and play it counter to it very well. Just play your safe deck. Play the deck you know. Maybe try to tech it for what you think your opponent's playing. But again, in this situation, it wouldn't have worked because Rostano played the same deck every week and then swapped it this week. So
yeah, exactly. Rostano did a huge bait and switch. Like
LLC being able to scout the way they did for Tutors, it's going to make planning for them really, really hard.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to the challenge.
Like, I would say even Rostano is kind of wild, just because like I would have said last week that he's probably the easiest one to plan for.
Until he shows up with
like,
dogs and wins with it.
With something completely different. It's not even like a similar deck. It's not even like he's playing like, I don't know, Amber Steel or something.
Yeah, no, it's massively different.
Literally like went like 180. So I'm just like, man, this team is so well versed and like versatile. Like,
speaking of Amber Steel, has Dan been playing Amber Steel?
Dan's been on everything.
He had brought it twice, but like Dan's been all over the place. So it's been completely impossible to pin him down too.
I really gotta give credit to LLC, man. They're just so well.
They did their homework.
Practiced. They did their homework, and they are so well practiced. Because like it's not easy to just play whatever ink color combination is out there. Like most players tend to favor into one ink color or ink color combination, and that's usually how most players play. They just kind of go into what they're more used to. This team, man, not only are they versatile, they play so many different deck archetypes. Like Rostano going from blue steel to dogs is like wild to me. But
this was Chad's second time bringing dogs, so he's been all over the place. Dan has been all over the place. Dalcho,
our good friend Dalcho, always in the comments. Gotta say hello.
Dalcho has been all over the place and winning with like everything.
Dude, this guy's crazy good.
Ian has been on Blurple every week until semifinals, and then randomly he's like
crazy.
Then he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring this," and he did it because Logan
didn't pay off as
hadn't quite done the same thing. He's been on Blurple a lot. He tried to counter pick for Logan, to which Logan said, "Hey, I'm gonna do the same thing and bring dogs."
Yep.
And avoid he managed to avoid the sweep. So like Logan, really well done. That is a hard deck to pick up.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a feeling this is just like a little bit of a like internal like knowledge here from my side of things. I know Logan very well. I know Tiffany very well, and I know Paul very well. I know Logan and Paul hang out quite a bit. They're actually very local to each other. So if he ever needs to practice dogs, he has very good people around him that he can avoid.
Similar situations to me.
And of course, Franz is captain.
Yeah, and so Franz can literally play everything.
Exactly. Like if he doesn't play it like actively, he has enough knowledge on it that he can just tell you.
Yeah,
hey,
he either can play it well or he's played it a billion times and he knows the lines. He is an excellent resource to have.
Yes. So like I think Logan like picking up dogs is not impossible, or not impossible is the word I'm looking for, but not. I wouldn't even say it's easier for him probably than like anyone else in this league, just because of who is around him. And that's awesome. I love to see it.
Yeah.
I think Paul being close by, and they're good friends, and I'm good friends with both of them. Like I think that's such an excellent resource for him to have, and I hope like that goes for like anyone else in our league. Like you have a friend nearby that's like, oh yeah, I play blue steel, or I play dogs or something.
Yeah.
Awesome. But also, literally, Tiffany, well, yeah, she's lost with it the 2 times she's brought it. Brother, she's really good. Like, she knows how to
calling it now. I'm putting this out into the world. Tiffany is going to make day 2 at DLC Indianapolis.
I believe it.
I know she's going because she's going with me and my group. Our group's conversion rate is going to be 100%.
I want to see her. I want to see it.
We've got 4 of us competing in the main. Becca's going with side events, but we got 4 of us going total that are competing in the main, and all 4 are going to make day 2. Calling it now.
Love to hear it.
But yeah, really well done for the Tutors. Very good season. Being that everybody was gunning for you the entire season.
I think they were the team that was the most scary to go against early on.
And then Chad and LLC, well done. You have had a good season. Enjoy the win while it lasts. because you're not going to be in the same situation next week. On that topic,
let's
move
down
on
to business
to the very accomplished Mystics versus the Champions of Sherwood. Charlie, buddy. First off, Charlie, I love you. I love you so much. You are an incredible human being. I loved getting to see you this week. I'm going to tell a story of how this week went. 3 of our 5 matches were played Monday. So like very early in the week, we were able to get most of these matches knocked out. The last match happened Saturday. No, happened Friday. Very late in the week.
Dude, I was at the edge of like my seat, like
bro.
Theoretically, I was at work when the last game happened,
bro,
and I
was
just like, I was so tense when I heard that Chris and Garrett started playing. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be so crazy! Like I can't wait.
So Monday night, we managed to get 3 of our matches played in person. We had John and Charlie, Larry and JD, and then me and Paul. John and Charlie played first, and Charlie beat him. Well done, Charlie.
Yep.
People are starting to kind of like. I know John is still constantly experimenting with red yellow. There's a lot there still left to figure out. But like the deck kind of fell apart toward the end of game 2, into game 3, and Charlie just managed to outlast and get him. I'm like, okay, that sucks. 0-1. I was really hoping to just win the match this like on Monday. That'd have been great.
That would have been crazy.
Then as me and Paul are getting ready to set up, I think Larry loses game 1. Yep. I'm like,
they had a very long game 1.
Like, oh god. So I think their game 1 was wrapping up as me and Paul got ready to start. I'm like, oh crap, Larry's down 0-1 against Ruby Amethyst. Very good deck. JD, I got to talk with you a little bit the couple of times we've talked at Armory, and you were really able to help me refine my Ruby Amethyst. Like such a good player with this deck. I don't think this is a free win for Ruby Amethyst. I think it's a tough matchup. I don't have a lot of reps into it, like with RA, but like being able to 2-0 Larry, that was big.
That was for everybody. So like, it's not easy to do that.
No, it's not. So like, it was looking bad for us when me and Paul started. I really wanted to get mine and Paul's match done early in the week because I knew the longer I gave him, the more time he was going to have to cook something. Like he's either going to switch decks completely to counter me, or he's going to put some techs in there that are just going to totally catch me off guard. So I'm going to bring Ruby Amethyst. It's my baby. It's a deck I know fairly well that absolutely shits on dogs. Like it is the best matchup we have on paper. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I 2-0'd him. Paul, eat shit. Love you too. But got my win back from earlier in the season. Turns out when you don't try to deceive me on what deck you're playing, I'm able to take you down. But no, I know Paul's a better player.
Yeah, when dog walking.
Yeah, I know Paul is a better player than me, so I just had to bring a hard counter to what he had, and
I'm guilty of this.
It just happened. It just happened to work. However, as we were playing game 2, John finished the 2-0 of Larry, so I'm like, shit. We're now down 1-2 with some really tough matchups left. Josh then beats Jay Gilly. He's really been locked in on yellow purple recently because he's played a lot of purple decks because it's a really good color, and he's gotten more and more comfortable as the weeks have gone on with that deck. And Gilly brought purple steel. Josh managed to 2-0 him. And Josh, fuck you, sir, for what you did to us in our group chat.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was so good.
You had us convinced.
Larry lost like 5 years of his life. Why
would you do this? I'm going to scroll back up in our chat. We've talked a lot since then, but I want to see if I can find it.
Funny.
I want to see if I can find it. Where's it at?
He really has to scroll up a lot because like I I've said before in this podcast, like I feel like Mystics has been like the most active, and like if I were to give like honorable mentions right now for like, you know, team like coordination, building, and stuff like that, I think y'all, the Mystics, really take it because like y'all are the most active.
Yeah.
Like if I could make a percentage of how much TeamSpeak was happening in this league based on like our server,
we've talked a lot.
It's probably 90%.
Yeah. So Wednesday,
like 10% is everyone else. You're like 90%.
Yeah. Wednesday, Josh's match still wasn't scheduled yet. So as the captain, I did what I'm supposed to do. I pinged him and reminded him, "Hey, have you gotten your game scheduled yet?" He's like, "We're getting it scheduled today." They wound up playing on Wednesday. John, of course, being a good teammate, is like, play your games, don't stress about it. 20 minutes later, Josh says, "And it's over." I'm crushed. I'm at work. I'm devastated. I'm like, damn. Then immediate response, 2-0 winning. Like, hold on. Wait, you won? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? Josh, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
That was so
Why would you
funny.
do that? That was so messed up.
It was so
messed up. Buried the fucking lead. What a terrible thing to do. It was so funny though.
It was so good.
So he managed to tie it up. So I'm like, all right, Chris, no pressure. You've only got to be the only 600 point PR player in the league. No big deal. However,
who's top like multiple like PPGs or something like that, no pressure.
We had talked about it, trying to scout and figure out what he was going to bring. Because there was consideration for Chris to maybe switch it up. He's like, no, people know what I'm playing and they still haven't been able to answer it. I'm just going to run that. And he's been changing it up every week. So like, he's going to have some new spice in there. But the call he made was Garrett's best deck is green purple. We're going to hope that's what he plays. So he was able to kind of tailor maybe a little bit towards that. As soon as our match starts, he's like, well, that was the correct call. He's on green purple. Then again, looking at the very end of the week, we've been sitting there all week waiting. Now 2 full days at 2-2. He's like, well, the GP call was correct. I said, is it over? Chris, game 1. Game 1's over. So they're playing. He got game 1. All right, let's go. He got game 2. Like, Garrett really good top decks in game 2 to force game 3. Had Chris stuck on 19.
Yeah.
Then 5 minutes later, well, sorry guys, you have to play more Lorcana. Fortunately,
let me preface this. Those were 2 separate messages.
Yeah, those were 2 separate
Chris
messages.
did Geo dirty.
Well, it was in the same minute. He didn't slow roll it. He didn't wait. He was like, sorry, y'all, ... You have to play more Lorcana. He didn't do what Josh did quite yet. He let us panic for about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
He let you lose a couple years of your life.
Yeah. Absolute shout out to the Jank Master for putting the Accomplished Mystics in the finals.
Absolute, like, total upset. Like, that was the peak.
God, it was great.
Peak. The Jank Master beats the best player probably in this whole league. Only 600 point player left. High profile player with like multiple big like toppings and big tournaments. This is something like Chris was the underdog. Yeah.
That's been our team the whole season.
But that's been Mystics the whole time. And that's what's been so much fun, especially as like hosting this and having you as my co-host. Like, that's been so awesome to follow Mystics, especially because of our podcast and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all have been killing it,
Been awesome,
man.
man.
Y'all are so good.
Yeah,
I'm not biased, but
I
man,
think,
I can't deny it's been so much fun to follow
Yeah,
you guys the most, and you guys are the most active on our Discord.
Yeah, we have really tried to lean into every aspect of what this league is supposed to be, helping bring people together, helping us all get better. We are everybody on that team is significantly better than the rest than we were day one, which I think has been proven because the seedings have changed so much.
That too, yeah.
Chris started the season as the 3 seed and climbed up to 1.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Larry started at the 4, he moved up to 3. So can we pull Chris up real quick?
Go to players.
Yeah.
Go to players specifically.
And
then go to that PR arrow going up. Click that. Just not the true PR. The
PR gain. The PR gain.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had the highest growth this season.
But look how much it is in comparison to everyone else. I'm not disparaging everyone else. I'm just saying that Chris did phenomenal.
Yeah, him and Darknet. He's gained 77. Darknet's gained 75. Also, shout out my best friend Megan, climbing 51 points this season.
I knew she was going to be high up there. I'm so proud of you. She did great.
So proud of you. But yeah, Chris put in work this season.
Yes. I'm as a friend, I'm just so proud of him. Because again, he is known as the Jank Master.
Yeah.
For a reason. Almost to a fault.
Yeah.
He will not play a meta deck.
He is
so good at deck building. He's so good. He's like Batman. You give him enough time, he can beat anybody.
Well, I mean, he's proven that. He's managed to take his janky decks, and even when people expect it, he's still winning.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. He's got the utility belt. He's got everything. He's got all of his tools.
Job's not finished. We have got one more to go.
He's got to prep hard
for next week. I think if you look at the fact that our roster, the seating is shuffled a lot this season. Part of that was because I went with a more budget orientated team building strategy. I didn't go after the super high PR players. I went for lower to mid range guys. And as a result of that, it gave a benefit that we didn't even think about when it's coming to the end of the season.
Roster changing.
When you're looking at playing teams for a second time, it's not the same matchups it was when you played last time.
Yeah.
So they can't just look back and say, okay, well, which one of them did I play in the regular season? Because 3 of the matchups are different.
Yeah.
The roster last time we played was John, Chris, John.
Yeah, LLC is gonna have to ask their teammate, oh hey, you went against Chris.
Yeah.
How
four of our players
whatever
are in different spots than they were the last time we played.
Yeah. Y'all have swapped all over the place.
Yeah, we weren't in there today chatting because we were talking about set champs and stuff, but we're gonna be hard locked in to try to take it down. It's gonna be tough though. It really is. Prepping for LLC is gonna be it's gonna be tough.
I'm gonna say this because Gio, of course, talks all the crap to everybody in this league. Yeah, he's always crap.
That's what I'm for.
Hey man, yeah, everyone loves it. But I will say this as someone that sees all the stuff for this league, he respects everybody in this.
Oh
league.
Yeah,
he does not fool around. Again, 90% of the discussions being made in the Uninkables Team League is coming from y'all. So
yeah,
his team respects everyone.
I don't want it to ever be missed when I am on camera talking shit to people. It is 90% for entertainment. I am just trying to give people some enjoyment.
The 10%.
because I think it's fun. I think people like tuning in and seeing that. Which our comments
I come in every week
have told us people do enjoy it, but you will not find, outside of maybe you won't find somebody who's more supportive of the community and wanting to uplift each and every player in it than me. And like
True.
you said, it's not, I don't talk trash because I don't respect people. I 100% respect LLC. I respect every opponent we've had this season. So that's where it's coming from. I'm taking a page out of the Paul playbook, where I'm just going to talk all the shit I can to try to get in my opponent's head. Maybe it'll work for me since it didn't work for him in quarterfinals. Bang, bang. Shots fired, Paul.
Yeah. I mean, truly though, like, yeah, it's all good fun, obviously, but I just say that more so because, again, I just have high respect for the Mystics because y'all have done so well this season. Like, you've been putting in all the work, and like you said earlier, you formed your team trying to hit all the notes of what the Uninkables Team League is for.
Yeah,
You're supposed to try and meet new players, so you recruited people that you didn't know. You were trying to help grow with other players, so you try to get people within like your same, like, you know, PR and stuff to kind of help.
If you look at my,
it was the perfect scenario, I think.
If you look at my roster and you look at the way this team came about, I intentionally didn't go after my own locals. I said I only wanted to get one. I wanted one of my locals, just so I've got somebody in person I can talk to and test with. Had Bo locked in. Bo had to take the season off. So that was already, we were one step behind because I had to replace my one seed midweek. I had to deal with collusion.
Week 1.
I had to deal with collusion from 2 other team captains in this league with their underhanded, shady roster building. Passing Treadwell back and forth.
Shirts, am I right?
Passing Treadwell around like, something I don't know.
Not what we're gonna say in this podcast.
Not something I'm gonna say on camera.
We know Richard would have said it, but we're not gonna say it.
Passing him around like he's nothing, not respecting him whatsoever.
A lost puppy.
But you know what? That's fine. That's completely fine. And still, you look at what our guys have done. You've got Chris, who refuses to play meta, and he's managed to climb to the 1 seed by playing his own brand, his own flavor of Lorcana. You've got John, who is the most soft-spoken, most polite guy ever. He was able to single-handedly help shape the meta for this league in the back half.
Yeah.
And we'll go over the full meta breakdown next week when we do the season recap. But like, you didn't really see a lot of red yellow in the league until John started doing well with it. Like, he won the Unplugged tournament, and all of a sudden you start seeing it pop up a lot more. So like he was able to really help shape that. So yeah, like, and John was the guy who, when people formed the teams, was not on a roster. He got overlooked by 8 captains, myself included, and did not have a home. I was very fortunate that he was there for me to pick up, and he has absolutely helped carry my team. If you want to talk about criminal, though, and I know why you guys did it, because it's the same reason for how I did it. The fact that all of these orange shirts in the captain slot, and none of you took your best player. Y'all let Larry...
I'll say it for y'all. Listen, I'm the team owner and community manager of Uninkables. I'll say it. Guys,
what are you doing?
We tried to spread out.
I understand that. I understand you wanted to spread out. However, looking at the team...
And Larry's going to go on your team no matter what. Let's be real.
Yeah, Larry's my boy. But you look at Charlie. He's one of yours.
Yep.
Hold on. I wanted to look at Champions of Sherwood. He's got one of your teammates on there.
That was totally expected. I was
strange but special.
More surprised probably that Franz didn't pick him up first.
Mitch has one of your teammates on his roster. So that's 2 of them to have. Franz.
That one was fully expected.
Franz has Tiffany. So every single one of the orange shirts have one of the Uninkables on their team. So you did spread out, but you were still like, we're going to get one of our guys. And none of you picked Larry? Sure. Why the hell not?
It was free. It was free for you.
$3.99. Like, as soon as I heard, okay, they're already like building their rosters. What are we doing? I'm like, Larry, let's go.
I'll say this now. If I was actually a part of like playing in the league, Larry would have been my first pick 100%.
Bro, disrespect the Iceman. They can disrespect the Iceman all they want to. Larry.
Yeah, he would have been my pick first.
Larry
before anyone else.
Larry is one of my favorite.
And I love pretty much everyone in this community, by the way. But Larry would have been my first.
I've gotten to meet a lot of people thanks to Lorcana. Larry is one of my favorite human beings in the world. I am so glad I got to meet him and I get to talk to him. He made my Milwaukee trip infinitely more enjoyable because I got to spend half of it with him. He's going to make the Indianapolis trip infinitely more fun because I get to hang out with him in Indianapolis. And he has made the first season for UTL infinitely more fun because I got to have him on my team. Absolutely carrying us. 6-2 on the season. He did stumble a bit against JD, but Ruby Amethyst, it does its thing.
Look at that record though. Come on, man. If he's going to stumble against anyone too, JD is probably the guy, by the way. JD's so good.
Larry's only run 2 decks this season. You can't count on that for finals, though. Because Larry is just a great player, and he could very easily swap to something else. Or at the very least, heavily tech one of his 2. Because he's got 2 specialty decks at this point.
I'll say this. I think that's what you should be more scared of. That he plays the deck he's most comfortable with. Yeah. But knows how to tech it against whoever.
Yeah, Larry is very well practiced.
He's so good at deck building.
Yeah,
you can't count. Oh, he's just playing Blurple. Like, yeah, what kind?
Yeah, but he's not though. He's not though.
Or red yellow. What kind of red yellow?
I know. I've seen some of the crazy shit he's putting together.
Oh, trust me. I'm his teammate and one of his good friends.
If you look at mine, like if you look at the wins I've got with. Like the win I had with Blurple, and I've done some more playing with it online. Like the reason I was able to get Blurple comfortable, like the way I am, is because of Larry. Like he is the Blurple guy. He's been playing Blurple since before it was good. He loves that.
Yeah, he's been playing it since set 3.
Oh yeah, he's been playing Blurple forever. Before the deck was good, before it had all the toys that it has now. He has been on Blurple for a long time.
Let me put it this way. He's been playing it before Elsa the 5th Spirit came out, where it really started to take off.
Yeah. No, he was. And every time a new blue or a purple card get revealed, he's like, all right, how does this fit into Blurple?
I will say this. When I say that he is really, really good at deck building and stuff, I really mean that because whenever reveal season and stuff comes out and the first couple weeks, he literally tries every single card, especially
if it has
legendary
enchanted
to common, especially if it has enchanted.
Especially if it has enchanted, because then he's going to cry about his wallet because he has his Blurple deck is blinged out.
Yes.
Hell, one of the reasons Bell Mystic was our mascot is because of Larry.
That is true. I think he picked that for y'all, didn't he? Yeah,
he did. And it's such an appropriate name, the Accomplished Mystics. That's exactly what we've done this season. Like I said, job ain't finished. We got one more week.
Yeah, one more week. Now, we've had this screen up for a while, so anyone that's actually watching this, already probably knows all the data I'm about to talk about.
Yeah.
But we had chat on dogs versus Blurple, Rosanna on dogs versus Blurple, Dan on Ember Steel against Blurple. I'm assuming probably songs if it beat Blurple.
Yeah, but Blurple going 0-3 in quarterfinals,
which is crazy because Blurple again has been the most consistent deck for this league.
It can tool itself to pretty much any matchup.
Dalcho, good friend of this podcast, always commenting on every single podcast, and I love it. I'm gonna say it now. Thank you so much, Dalcho, because honestly, you really encourage me to keep doing this because it really means a lot. So thank you. Dalcho with Blue Steel against Purple Steel. And then we had Green Purple for the first time with Ian against Dogs. Then going into Mystics versus Sherwood, Red Blue against Green Purple.
Yep.
Red Yellow Boost against Purple Steel. Red Yellow Boost against Red Purple. Yurple or Yellow Purple against Purple Steel, and then Red Purple against Dogs.
Yeah, that free matchup is free.
It's free.
Red Purple 2-0 this week. We're doing it, JD. We're doing the thing.
Yep.
One of us is because one of us is still playing. We're doing the thing.
3 decks, top 3. You could take a wild guess.
I mean,
you've been looking at the screen for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's as far as highest win rate, it's Dogs. Red Purple's undefeated.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, if you're going the win rate, Red Blue because it's 1-0. But most played, it's like Blurple, Ruby Amethyst, and Red Yellow, right? Or Dogs. Blurple, Dogs, and Red Yellow, right?
Okay,
I'm barely looking at
the top 3 numbers wise is Dogs for the first time. Dogs with 4.
4, yeah.
Blurple with 3, and Purple Steel with 3. Dogs had a 75% win rate. Blurple.
So hold on, not all the dogs
you
didn't
will
win.
probably never hear this again.
Which
amazingly enough,
which Dogs player lost? Remind me.
Who lost?
I think there's a reason the L in his name is uppercase because he takes big L's when it matters.
Brother. Oops. We lost Gio. He was popping off so hard that he broke the stream. He broke the recording. So now we have to wait. There he is. He was crashing out so hard on Paul's L that he broke the recording.
I clicked back on the wrong tab. I meant to click back on the other one and accidentally backed myself out of the studio.
It's still going, right?
Yes. Yeah. It
leave this blooper in, please.
Man, that was almost a bigger L than Paul took this week. Damn.
All right. Anyway. So yeah, Dogs for the first time ever had the highest count in the league. 4.
Probably won't happen again.
It won't happen again. Blurple 3 and you'll probably never hear this again.
0% win rate.
0% win rate.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen again.
That's crazy. And then Purple Steel also at 3 with a 33% win rate. 1 out of 3.
1 and 3.
Red Purple, just some honorable mentions.
Yeah, Red Purple 2-0.
2-0. Ruby Yellow and Amber, unfortunately,
2.
0.
That's fine. That ain't gonna happen again either.
And then the highlight of this week, the big game, the biggest game of this whole season.
Red Blue
against Green Purple, the Jank Master versus what many would argue probably the best player in this league, Garrett, on Green Purple, his pet deck.
Yep.
2-1. So we have 100% win rate with red blue.
Yeah. Also, in interest of going over all of it, Amber Steel and Blue Steel also 100% 1-0.
That is true.
To close it out. Those are the other just like one-off decks.
So, with all that said, I think the semifinals went phenomenal.
Same.
I am so happy with the semifinals. I love everyone on the Squeak Tutors. I love everyone on Champions of Sherwood.
Champions of Sherwood.
Let me tell you.
The champions. They're the champions of Sherwood.
Sure. But I will say I am very happy with the outcome of finals being LLC, this most consistent team for this whole league. And then what, again, I consider the underdogs of this whole season, the accomplishments.
You couldn't have scripted this season better.
I really couldn't.
And like the fact that we are ramping up content, like starting basically with the start of the season, you could not have written this better.
No. No,
I said, and you let the Mythics.
I'm very happy with the season.
You let us win this week. Oh, if you fuck around and let us win this week. Oh my God.
It really wouldn't be able to write itself better.
I'm going to be a menace. Oh my God.
Well, I'll probably just give you a whole section of this podcast just for yourself, just to crash out on everyone for be a menace for like.
I can't crash out against Chad. He's such a nice dude.
Like, I know, right?
Like,
I'll crash out on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll crash out against Charlie. Like, I'll crash out against Charlie and Paul all day. Like, I love those guys. I know those guys like really well. I see them a lot. I can't crash out against Chad. However, I do have some one-liners in the chamber for next week if we win. I do have some of those. I do have some ready. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a really fun match. I think win or lose, as long as I want it to be close. Because
Me too.
The stress,
either way, I want it to be
the close. Anxiety from this match in top 4. I would love to have to go through that again. I like competitive games of Lorcana, and ultimately that's why we're all here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this just to kind of help close this out here. A little bit of a public service announcement for anyone in the league or aspiring to join the league. We are updating the player rating system. We've mentioned this a couple times, but it is happening very soon.
Yeah.
If you are interested, be ready to re-register if you're already in the league. Don't worry. You will keep your player rating that you have gained or lost or whatever from this current season. It will carry over. But your new starting number might change based on a more accurate representation of your performance over the course of Lorcana. We did it off of Fabled and Whispers, I believe, was our initial start, but we found some flaws.
Basically,
it has some flaws, and that's why this is alpha season, and this has been a fantastic alpha season.
Oh yeah,
but we're now going into beta season, and we're making some changes. We're trying to improve every time. Shout out to Mitch and Spencer, Cam, all the Unplugged team that help us make this happen. These guys put a lot of work into this, and I'm looking forward to how it shapes up for beta season. The new scoring, I believe, is going to be top 5 placements in set champs specifically to kind of help the local players.
Yeah.
But then it's also going to ask the top 5 placements outside of set champs. So any big tournament like CCS, DLC, Inc., stuff like that. If you made any big placements anywhere, just you put those in too, and it just calculates it all up. There you go. So I think that's going to be a more fair and accurate PR score rating going forward.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to help a lot of new players too, because it's listen, if you just started, let's say in Fabled, yeah, you might not have that many tournaments under your name, but you know what? That's fine because you're going to get paired more with the same players of that fabled like rotation era forward, and you're going to grow.
Yeah, your PR will grow throughout the seasons when you play.
Yes. I mean, look at Chris. Yeah. Or many of the other players. It's been a great season already, even with this current system. But I think it's going to help people going forward even more than it has this season. So just a little PSA. I wanted to let people know that we're updating it currently. It'll be updated for beta season.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to having more players join the league. We're hoping to expand to 10 teams. So if you want to even captain a team, talk with Mitch and I or any of the other admins. We will look into it to see if, hey, yeah, this person is a good player in the community that we think can take it seriously and help their players grow. That's the most important thing to us, is that, we are building a healthy gaming environment for people to have fun playing this game, whether it be, online, webcams, in person. That's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something that going into the season, we're going to be looking into that very heavily. We want to make sure we get the right people into those roles. And we want to help those players grow into those roles. So like if you want to be a captain of a team, we will help you with that, get started. And we hope that you continue to do that, because honestly, I think it's great to see people step up and help their community members. And for players, just in general, you just want to play. I want to see people from all over the Lorcana player spectrum. I want the hyper competitive players and even the most casual players join this league. So that way, then they can play with the people that they are more accustomed to playing with, but they get to meet more of them.
Yeah.
Because we're basically playing from all of North Carolina. So if you're a casual player and you play with a lot of competitive players, well, guess what? You're not the only one out there. You will find a casual player in this league from maybe across the state, and then you'll play them throughout this league. And then you might end up meeting them at a set champs somewhere in the middle of the state. And that would be cool, because you get to see the faces to the names that you keep seeing in this league.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I've been lucky enough to do that. Like, I met Jay Gilly for the first time today. I got a chance to play him. That was a really fun one. I met John in person for the first time. Hell, I don't think I'd ever met Chris in person until this season. We've gone to some of the same shots, but we had never actually met, I don't think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think even last week when you were at Armory, he was playing Blood Bowl or something.
Yeah, he was playing, he was playing a Blood Bowl match.
So you couldn't really get to talk to him much.
Well, I think that was the first time me and Chris have been in the same room.
I think so, yeah, because I've never seen you two together.
No, I don't think we've been in a tournament together before.
I'm gonna say this for my co-host Gio, one of my best friends in Lorcana. He really does and he said it earlier, but he really cares about this community, as much as I do, and he really tried to do as much as he could to hit all the notes of the Uninkables Team League. So if you like basically what he created with the Accomplished Mystics, this is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
We want people to, connect more across the community, not just, I know these 4 people or whatever, and these are the only people I play with. If you want to do it that way, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for LLC.
Provide the opportunity to do something like this, where you can meet new people and grow with those players over the course of basically 2 months.
2 months. Yeah, if you're
Why not?
if you want to really branch out, like volunteer to be a captain, because we're, like I said, we're going to be looking for a couple more next season.
Yep.
And yeah, if you don't want a leadership role and you just say, hey, I want to play more Lorcana, because I've gotten to play a lot more Lorcana thanks to this. We've got, like Corwin said, we've got registration open for free agents. We're going to be starting team building, I think, next week or very soon after. Because
it's going to be either next week or like probably the week after.
Because we're going to be launching beta season with the launch of Wilds Unknown, which is in less than a month.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm very excited for that.
It's going to be great.
Yep. And yeah, guys, I think that'll close up for tonight. If you haven't already, register for the league. Again, it's going to change, but at least it shows how many people are interested, and it's going to be a very quick change.
Yeah.
But we can start checking the names and be like, okay, this person's interested. Okay, we want to, like, this person may want to be a captain, stuff like that. It lets us know ahead of time.
Yeah.
And if you like this podcast, do all the YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe. I really like the comments. Personally, that's my favorite part. I like to just chat with the people.
It gives us more interaction with the community. That's cool.
It is really cool. Like, we had someone from like the Chicago area last podcast asking about the Blue Steel deck, and that's like cool. That was really cool. I love that. The fact that we reached out to someone in Chicago was really cool. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing this, and I'm looking forward to keep doing it. And if you like it, it helps out a lot doing the whole like, share, subscribe thing, all the YouTube stuff. And yeah, we're looking forward to covering finals and then get straight into beta season. And also, I think we're going to be doing another one of these card reveal episodes when we get more, like, all the cards. Yeah. I will say this. It will not be as candid. Like, I'll know what the cards are the second, like, for this time. So it'll go a lot faster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to do another 3-hour card reveal episode.
No, I think we'll probably do one more once the full set's revealed, which will be sometime, I think, next week.
Yeah. My goal will be like an hour.
Yeah. That'll probably be the podcast episode in between finals and beta season.
Yes. So if you want to see all the cards revealed, look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really excited to see the rest of these cards. And I'm really looking forward to the beta season. So yeah, that'd be it for everybody. I am Z Gaming, and this is my good friend Gio. And this has been the Be Prepared podcast, getting you prepared for your next game. We are signing off for tonight. Happy questing.